guys, welcome to my God's Hallelujah kitchen. Yes, I am in the kitchen another day, and yes, we are often in this kitchen because we enjoy cooking our home cooked meal. We are not the sort of family who indulge in takeaways or in fast food, so we do enjoy cooking our meal fresh. And sometimes, yes, we do have some leftover. So I'm not going to lie to you. Leftover is quite sweet in the morning, so I do enjoy my leftover. But we like to cook our own meal. And everybody in my family can cook, but I am in the kitchen today. So welcome to our God's Hallelujah kitchen. The place where revelation, inspiration, and all the good things are brought forth. And all the healthy stuff are actually, presented from this place. So this is the place where, the nourishment comes from, which is the kitchen. So today I am taking you on my cooking journey, and I will be doing some curry chicken. Yes, I have already washed the chicken. I washed my chicken with lemon and vinegar. So I wash it, clean it, get the skin off. I don't want the skin on it. Take off all the fat. And I have actually seasoned it already. So I'll show you that. And I will be preparing my curry with some turn meal. Yes, turn meal. We fancy having turn meal, and turn meal, which is cornmeal, is absolutely lovely. So that's what I'm going to do today. So here is my cornmeal, and it will be cooked in with some coconut milk. So today I'm using the tin one. Haven't got any of the fresh ones, so you can use the tin one. So I will be using that in my turn meal, and also a bit in my curry chicken to make the sauce. And yes, in my turn meal there will be butter, and there will be some thyme, and spring onion, and a bit of pepper. So the rest of the season, I've got some sweet pepper, country pepper, garlic, and thyme, as I said, some tomatoes, and this is for my chicken also. So let me show you what the chicken looks like. So I've seasoned the chicken. You can see it's a whole chicken that I've cut up really small. Didn't want the pieces to be big, so I've cut them up small, and I'm about to get them in the oil for them to start frying. And over here, I've actually did the season differently, so I will be pour that in on top of the meat when it have a bit of frying in it. So, and this is my water over here to do my turn meal. So I'm going to add some milk because I didn't have enough coconut milk. I've only got one, so I would have to use it with some water, and the meal needs to be cooked properly. Okay, so I'm about to start the chicken now. So the best way to do your chicken, not oftentimes some people don't really like to fry the fresh season right away, and they keep on picking it out. So it's best just to use all your dry seasoning and leave the fresh season at the end. Cut it up, put it in something different, and leave it at the end. So here, my chicken is going to go into the oil, okay? And you stir it a bit. Just stir it a bit, okay? So I hope you guys are having a good day, even afternoon or night or morning, whatever country you're in. Hope you're having a fantastic day. Well, the day hasn't started out bad. I got up this morning, and we actually went for a walk in the park with our mom, take her for a walk in the park. Okay, so I'm going to cover that for a bit now and let it cook for a bit. Just a bit, and then I'm going to put the fresh season on top of that. Now, I'm going to start my fire for my turn meal. So I need to season the water with the milk and the thyme and the spring onion and a bit of country pepper. And I will also put some garlic in. You know, garlic, you never can have enough of garlic. Garlic is really good for your body. So I'm going to put some garlic in that also. And a Maggi cube. Yeah. Let me just get that straight. So I'm going to season my water. So I'm going to pour the milk in the water that I've got there. And then I'm going to add some of my thyme over here and my spring onion and my garlic. And I'm just going to cut just a tiny bit of my country pepper in. I'm gonna put a Maggi cube. Where is my Maggi cube? Oh, it's over here. My Maggi cube, one Maggi cube in. Everybody do it differently. Don't judge me, guys. Every kitchen is different, okay? So, if you want to try my recipe, you can. But, as I said, every kitchen is different. When you turn in meal, you don't just pour the dry meal in the water. What you actually do, when you mix it with water, as if you're making porridge. I don't know if, I'll show you what I do. Okay, so I'm going to put some butter in. Some butter in. Checking my chicken, guys. Just like that. Yeah. So it looks like. Okay. So let me just show you what it looks like. So just pre-fry for a bit. That's it. Just give you a good look. That's it. And then what I'm going to do, I'm going to put the fresh seasoning on top of that now. So a bit of thyme, and I don't want this bit in it, so I just take off the top bit, take off this pepper, and then all of my sweet pepper and garlic, some fresh ginger is also in there. Yeah. And what I can do is actually I'm going to put some dry ginger. It's good to have ginger in your food. Some dry ginger. As I said, everybody cook differently. Okay. And I want the fresh season to kind of cook a bit before I add any of the coconut milk in. Just to make the sauce. Okay. That's it. And I will be covering this now. And then I will add the coconut milk to make the sauce. Yeah. Na, na, na. Now, now, behold the Lamb, the precious Lamb of God. This is cinnamon. Okay, I cook differently, as I said before. So I'm putting some cinnamon in the water for my thyme meal. Okay. You can try this recipe if you want to. A bit more milk. And I'm going to taste the water just to see if it needs any salt. So what I normally do, so put a little in my hand. My hands are clean. So you need a bit of salt for taste, just a bit. You don't want the meal to be fresh, okay? Hallelujah. So guys, as I said before, when you're turning meal, you don't just put the dry cornmeal. You don't just put the dry cornmeal in. When you're turning meal, you have to actually mix the meal differently in some water. And this is what I've done. Mix it in some water. So I'm going to pour it. And as you pour it, you have to keep stirring it. That's why I call turn cornmeal. Because you're not doing porridge. So you don't want it to be watery. You want it to be like you're having rice, soft rice. So yeah. So I've mixed it around in some water. Okay. I think I'll just bring it over and let you see it. Okay. And that's what it looks like. So I've mixed it around in some water. Yeah. And I'm going to pour that in and keep stirring it. Stirring it, stirring it. Yeah. And that's how you make turn meal. Okay. So pouring it. Careful when you're pouring it. You don't want it to splash on you. So you may have to help yourself with the spoon. That's it. Pour it in. Keep stirring it as you pour it in. Keep stirring it. Yeah. So you keep stirring it. Yeah. Hold up the little cornmeal out. Okay. And keep some water close by also, because the cornmeal need to be cooked. So as you stir it, you'll see that it become harder and harder. And let me just show you over here. See, keep stirring it. That's it. And that's how you actually do turn meal. As I said, everybody cook differently, and they may do it differently. They may have different ingredients in the water. Yeah, so actually this is how I do it. So I've got my spring onion, I've got my thyme, I've got some country pepper in there, I've got some garlic, I've got a Maggi cube, butter, and coconut milk in the water. Okay, so you keep stirring it, you see it's getting harder and harder and more thicker I should say, getting more thicker and thicker, because you want it really thick, because you're not doing porridge, and it needs to be cooked. Okay, so you're gonna add tips of water just to make sure that the meal is properly cooked, because that's what you're aiming for. You don't want to share uncooked meal. You want to make sure that your meal is cooked properly. Okay, and that's it. So my curry is there at the moment, and I'm gonna add in my curry some sweet chili, and I'm gonna add some tomato ketchup and a bit of hot pepper sauce and some curry sauce to my curry. Okay, so that's it. Keep stirring it. At one point you can actually take the thyme out of it. Yeah, well, you can heat the spring onion, but the thyme will be taken out. And you can heat the garlic, because garlic is quite good for your body anyway. So you keep stirring it. See? That's it. Keep stirring it, guys. Keep stirring it. Okay. Sorry for that. Getting it off the spoon. So I'm going to cover it for a bit, and then I'm going to add tips of water in. I'm going to check my curry now. Look at that guy. Lovely. Okay, so in my curry, as I said before, I'm going to add some sweet chili. And I'm going to have some curry sauce. And some tomato, ketchup, bit of country pepper, hot pepper sauce, I should say, hot pepper sauce, just to bring a bit of spice to the curry, and then stir that around. Yeah. Smell delicious, guys. Absolutely delicious in this kitchen. Okay. And then I let that cook. And I will add a bit of just for thickening corn flour at the end when it's almost ready, just to thicken the gravy. Yeah, some corn flour. But I've got some in here, so I'm going to take a spoon out, put it in some water, and then thicken the gravy. Okay? I've had a spoon of the corn flour in. So I'm going to add this to my sauce, just to make it a bit more thicker. Yeah. So add that to the sauce. And look at my curry, guys. Look at that, guys. That's the curry. Look at that, guys. Look at that, guys. Curry's cooking lovely. Yeah. And the meal is still cooking at the minute. So I'm taking you along on my Thursday night dinner. And I'm hoping that you're enjoying our video. Remember to tell a friend, tell a friend, tell a friend. Share, share, share. Subscribe, subscribe. Like, comment if you enjoy what we're doing as twins. And we are aiming to not just stay one place, but, you know, because of COVID, we are kind of trapped for a bit. So we're taking you along the journey of what we do, especially being the fact that we are Christians. We're not aiming just for the Christian viewers, but we're aiming for everybody. So we do a variety of different stuff, like when we go out for shopping, when we go to different countries, our cooking, we share our faith, like what we will do in church and stuff like that, because we've got a strong faith in God. We believe in Jesus, we believe in the resurrection of Jesus Christ, you know, and we love the Lord. Faith is absolutely something remarkable, because I realize even in my line of work, even for some people who has never had a faith, and when they reach to a point in their life, they start to gravitate on believing in something or someone, because that helped them to kind of get through the pain that they are experiencing. So for me, growing up with a faith has helped me many ways. And I know, you know, there's so many bad things that is advertising out there, and so many bad practices going on within the church environment, you know, which is quite sad. But so in the natural, so in the spiritual, so in the secular, so in the Christian faith, because not everybody is good, you know, and that's the truth. Not everybody's good. And so in the natural world, where people are not saved, within this work environment, you've got good, you've got negative. Within the world environment, you've got good, you've got negative. Within the church environment, you're going to still have good, and you're still going to have negative, because there's some people that will use that arena for the wrong motive, for wrong reason. And so the good people that are doing it for good reason, because of the bad ones, will sometimes be affected by the bad and the negative that some people are doing. So my faith is important, and I know why I have a faith. I don't force my faith in anybody. I believe that it's a choice. You know, all of us have that choice within themselves to choose. You know, I will encourage, I will motivate, I will tell you about it, but I will not force you, because I believe, just like within my counseling, if a person is being forced to come to counseling, they will not be benefiting from the counseling, because all they will be sitting and thinking is that I didn't want to be here, I was told to be here, and I know that nothing is wrong with me. But when a person actually identifies that they need that support, they need that help, and they make the choice to go and seek out and get that help, then the benefit will come. And so I believe in my faith, if a person hear the word and heard about the goodness of Jesus, and they decide for their own self to choose to follow, then they will get the benefit and they will not be frustrated in it. So I believe in allowing people to choose for themselves. Yeah. Oh, that's a little of me. So guys, my curry is finished, and my turn meal is now finished cooked. So I'm gonna actually share dinner, and I have some fresh vegetable to put along with it. But I'll share you a plate, guys. I will definitely share you guys a plate. So I'm about to share dinner, and I've got some avocado that I've cut up, put in the fridge, and I have some fresh vegetable, and I've actually did some beetroot drink. So I've blended some beetroot with lemon and ginger and tips of sugar for taste, and that's what we're gonna have. It's a bit icy, so I'm gonna show you guys some dinner. Okay guys, so guys, here I have served you guys a lovely plate of turn meal curry chicken with some green veg, tomato, avocado, and a nice refreshing glass of beetroot juice with lemon and ginger. Hope you enjoy this meal, and remember to like, share, and subscribe. Hit the notification button if you enjoy our video. This dinner is delicious, it's healthy, and as you can see, it's well cooked. Love you guys. Take care now. Ta-da!